now. Fuck
Okay.
it. He can always edit out when he doesn't want. Although, knowing his internet, and yes, I will leave this in, it might take him a week just to download the file from me.
How are you? Yeah.
I was just gonna, so I'm just recording it through OBS, and then I'm just gonna plan on uploading it. I was looking through like free file stuff because I don't know if I want Goldman to have access to my Google Drive. So he's in the Discord.
I'm in the Discord.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know if I want him to have access to my Google Drive, and
Yeah. You can share just one file.
yeah, but he'll have my name.
Oh, that's true. Oh, so I actually made another. Like, I have a Muon Pulse Wave Gmail.
Ooh, I should do that. Yeah, maybe that's how I'll give it to him. Just make a random one. Okay, yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I use
And
it for my support work things because I'm like, I don't want these weirdos to have my name.
exactly. Otherwise, I saw like a thing. There's like this Go file or whatever, and it's like, yeah, just put your file here. And I was like, okay.
None of them ever want to support like the size that you get with video files. It's
That
so disappointing.
yeah, I did try it though, and I think it might be okay. But
Why won't you let me upload 37 gigabytes for free, you sons of bitches?
right, it does delete after a certain time though. So like, there's always that. Like, it's temporary. So yeah, free fine, no problem. Um, and we are on Alps. Ugh.
Is
I
this what? Who picked this?
I don't know for sure. I know Goldman tends to be like first map is a random pick, and I'm picking Alps,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Um, but yeah, so I don't have much strategy on this one because I tend to really just do not much. Go for the sides and hope for the best. So, how often do you play this map?
I play this every once in a while when it comes up on ladder because I don't like to mute maps or ban maps, and frankly, I also hate playing this map
You're
with a fiery passion.
you're crazy for not banning it. All right, so yeah, top left, Ravenhelm with the Orange Dynasty. Very distinct colors. Love it, love it. Goldman in the bottom right with his blue GDF, who has. I wasn't going to mention this on the cast, but he mentioned it in the chat already. He is refusing to build maulers until he loses.
Well, you've got to hold open that window because as we know right now, maulers are completely broken, and everyone should make them as early as possible without dying.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So I know there's 4 TPCs on this map. There's one here on each of these sides, and then there's one in each corner. Um, do you know which ones tend to go to which person? Like, is Goldman gonna probably get this Merc camp instead of the TPC, or is he gonna go try and capture
So it
this?
depends on how you want to expand. Obviously, there's the free one right next to your base. And I think the two main thoughts of how to expand on this map are you expand to the Merc camp or you expand to the mission control. And
Oh,
depending on which, or the mission controls at the north and south, not in the center.
oh, this one. Okay.
So depending on which you pick, you usually go for a second TPC, um, like in that direction. Although there's a lot of mind games around contest because the TPCs are so far away that it is a huge commitment to send an engineer. That's just a lot of dead credits. So this is actually a really big investment from Raven to send that many Dynasty guards that far away to maybe get an engineer snipe.
Yeah, I
And just
want.
looking at Goldman, it looks like he's actually going to use the mission control expansion instead.
Yeah, it almost looks like Raven was probably trying to use this to deny an expansion over to this Merc camp, which it looks like he might be sending an engineer to get his Merc camp, which he maybe thinks is a stronger expand. And so he probably feels if he can defend this, then he's better off. But since he's going down to this Merc camp, they're going to be fighting over this one. It seems like a lot because they're both going to the side over here.
Yeah, potentially. I think the Merc camp makes more sense for Dynasty simply because that's a regenerating field, and obviously Dynasty wants to suck up as many credits as they can
Mm,
quickly, whereas the top fields by the mission, or sorry, the upper cliff fields by the mission control are not regenerating,
good point.
but GDF mines slower.
Yeah, so look, putting down another refinery here already with the war factory. Um, I've got to assume because a lot of the is this a radar yet? No radar. So he's going. He's going to be going a lot of infantry. Oh, he doesn't even have a factory here yet. So this was his first factory.
Yeah, these are both what I think of as big macro players. So I would expect Goldman to delay his uplink a lot longer than you would typically see.
Like a
I
K.
guess modern GDF.
Puts down a guard tower here to defend this one. So yeah, is this an engineer? Yeah, so he looks. I don't. I have a feeling he's going to be grabbing the TPC and not this, which he did not successfully defend. So I don't know if Goldman is actually planning on capturing that with another engineer at some point. Pressure coming down over here though.
Yeah, and the havoc and the pillager already is just going to clear that guard right out.
Making sure there's nothing in it before he attacks the TPC. Got some more engagements over here. Yeah, he's gonna get. Oh, it's not capturing it yet, so it's just kind of sitting there. He could, if he's not paying attention, he could snatch that away.
Oh, that's so sad when that happens. You just misclick a little bit, and
Yeah,
especially if the scout manages to get a kill, which
I think he
oh
got it.
no.
Yeah. So I think right now he sees this with this vision. Oh yeah, he's not gonna
Yeah,
be able
he's
to.
not gonna get it.
Oh, that's so sad. Must have been focusing too high on this engagement over here. So he did prevent him from capturing this, but Goldman, look at the vision he's getting from these corner spots here. Like he can just see everything pretty well, which is pretty good.
There was the uplink in his main base as well, so we'll see what in his main base. So
Oh
we'll see
yeah.
what he's going into shortly. I would think specialist pod, just given how big this map is. Um, the riot pod is not as good, but you never know.
And against Dynasty, if you see an army composition that is mostly Havocs and Pillagers, I do think the Riot Pod is not the way to go. Just because snipers tend to do a lot more damage versus this, and then you're likely more to see transition into matchsticks, which he does have a radar already. So I'm assuming with this second MCV as well, he's going to start
A
pumping
very
out.
fast MCV.
He's got igniters going. He's got. I got to assume matchsticks are going to be coming shortly, but where is a good question.
Oh, his airfield is up in his by the Merc camp already.
Oh yeah, there you go. So matchstick's probably going to be coming soon. Um,
He's stacked very fast.
mhm. More pressure coming down on this side too. These
This
laser
is the
turrets
fun
are good.
part,
Oh
where
yeah,
you just have havocs running around everywhere. Um, as as GDF making your life miserable.
yeah. These laser turrets though are going to do a really good job because they got that high ground vision, so they're going to be able to get probably a full havoc before it even makes it up the ramp. And overcharging
You
is
can
a lot.
see he's already drained almost one of his cliff fields though.
Oh, that's
Um,
true.
and the other one's about half down. And then this is always the problem with this style of GDF is how do you take like a third expansion to keep your economy crunching along nicely.
That's true. Yeah, he is doing okay, but Raven is pretty far up on the income. 12 rigs versus 10 harvesters. Starting to go around this way just because I think saw he was down here and just decided screw it. Actually, now Raven turning around. I I wouldn't know where to go either because this map is dookie.
There's the beacon. Now he's gonna try and take it. I would love to see Raven just peel off like 5 or 6 havocs and go into the main from the north instead of just moving his whole army around in one chunk.
Yeah, that makes sense to me as well. And that I haven't played too. I played a lot of like random test matches with Goldman, so I'm familiar with at least his control. But my only experience against Raven is in the Veti test build, where he just kind of bullied my nerfed Veti for a while. But I do remember him being quite aggressive, so I am kind of surprised he's not taking advantage of how much space that the Havocs can really go for over here. He is
Yeah,
spreading his stuff around though.
some of this may just be that expansion specifically. You get to fight with the Tempest field in front of you. The plus of that is that vehicles overcharge when they come to fight you, and Raven's basically entirely vehicle army at this point. The downside is your Havocs are flapping in the wind where they can get sniped.
Yeah, big time.
But
Oh, the mine drop does come out. Oh,
he's
match.
not getting a lot done with the matchsticks.
Yeah, Matchstick's not doing too much. He is gonna push this back, I think, pretty easily. Goldman also does have the comms doctrine, so even though he has a comms officer chilling here, this is really just for the vehicles at this point. This is a
Oh
pretty
yeah,
decent.
Shield Maiden's so good.
Shieldmans are so good. Even more reinforcements coming up over here. This is gonna be tough. Is he gonna throw any of these fire grenades? Surely he's gonna throw a couple. Lots of damage on this group over here, though.
Yeah, those voltaic tanks are doing work as well, so that fast radar are really paying off.
Yeah, let's see how many shops he's got going on. He's got one, two. He's got to have more down here, right? Three. Yeah, he's got 4 fully upgraded, plus the airfield. He's really pushing him back. Oh no! All these harvesters are clumped up on one poor little refinery.
That's the other. He's not going to be able to push in though, because that's only that tiny little space that you can walk through. So Goldman can hide there for a bit.
That is true. If he had, I don't know if he has upgraded radar at this point. He has. Oh, he's just started it, so no Tempest instability missile, which would really come in handy, taking out all these drones. See, now he could definitely take these igniters and just chuck a line of those fire grenades, and he cannot run through this. But I think he's just backing up. Oh my God! The igniter's just obliterating the army.
Yeah, that's
Oh
they're
man.
so good. No, everyone slept on them for so long, and people are finally realizing between the splash of the igniters and the splash of the voltaic tanks, just
Yeah,
bye.
it's they're insanely powerful, and I think he's cut back on the matchsticks as well. I think he's gonna just have some maybe dragonflies for support. Yeah, trying to
You
Texas
really
to him.
only get one shot with the dragonflies or the matchsticks to do as much damage as you can. Once shield maidens start coming out
Very
and
true.
they start building dedicated anti-air, you sort of have to transition.
I am liking this little Sachi style Sim City he's got with his power plants.
It is surprising to me that Goldman is actually up in harvesters right now. Um,
And they're all going into this
Now,
one field.
yeah,
Yeah.
now he's probably like, "Why am I broke?" And he continues building ever more harvesters. But he does have a very slight income advantage. I don't know how often it upgrades, but again,
Yeah,
here's another.
this MCV's got to be going down. He does have a repair bay, so he can replace it, but I mean, I think Raven's army is just so big.
Oh, chaff!
Oh, okay, that one med
A
bay
lot
could
have
fix it.
survived.
Yeah, they did take down Chaff's damage quite a bit. Little low on the intel. Is he gonna have a instability missile come in too?
Doesn't look like he has enough money right now.
EMP goes down though. He does have to push it back. Oh yeah, Raven's on the bottom. Goldman is on the top. I didn't notice that.
Oh, he's still in the EMP. Oh,
That EMP lasts so long. Another chaff coming out. Raven's army is still a little bit better, but all this intel going into these scramblers.
Up there's
There's
the
the
instability
missile.
missile. Now he used the EMP, but it doesn't look like the voltaic tanks are in position to follow up, so...
Yeah, all these units are going to end up... Oh, mine's getting some aftershock, though. Goldman definitely chasing this back. Assault gunners for the maulers
I
that are
think that
never
may
going to
have been
show up.
manpower,
Oh,
actually, just dropping from the voltaic tanks. I don't think he's building them yet.
I don't think he has that. Is that on the left side?
Yeah, it's left. I can't remember. Yeah, no, he's all the way there, so that's left 5, and he's all the way to 6.
All right.
And yeah, we just saw the problem with scramblers. He doesn't have a buffer, and scramblers just can't usually stand up to voltaics, although he made it work.
Yeah, he did push him back. Still pushing back with more infantry, too. Raven's income just shot up, though.
I think he finished a rig move. He just needs to stabilize since he's denied that expansion from Goldman.
Yeah, he's about to take this middle as well. Goldman still with only one refinery here. Starting to pop out some trebuchets. Did get a couple going over here, though. So, yeah, he did replace that MCV. Still pushing with the scramblers, though. I don't know if Raven has... Oh, levelers.
There's the leveler. He's got the money, although he is going to lose another rig, but maybe it doesn't matter when it looks like he's got almost twice the income right now.
Yeah, he is still harvesting from this, although with only 2 rigs, and then he did take this top field as well. This one's about to run out, and this one is also completely run out, but I think he's going to... Oh, this trebuchet could end up being a little bit of an issue.
Oh yeah. I'd say it's pretty spread from Goldman, so he's mitigating splash well, but those voltaics are each trebuchet shot's gonna hit multiple of them.
Oh yeah. And the leveler not going after the trebuchet quite yet. Another one from this side. Now they're
That one is, yep, there it is.
using the Tempest Dynamo to shoot a little bit quicker, but
I think he just hijackered a voltaic tank.
oh, does he? He does have a hijacker. Yeah, that's a good catch. I think this push is looking pretty strong, but I have a feeling, even though he's got all this intel, the Mauler nerf, he probably is going to put it all into scramblers, if I had to guess.
I am surprised at how well just drone operators are doing against these levelers. I know it's not the right damage, but it's a lot of splash and a lot of range.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of defense in general, but I don't think that Raven's going to be able to fully hold this, although his income is still strong, so maybe. Trebuchet not.
I do think it's going to be hard to push up into the actual production area, though.
That's true with these ramps. He's trying with these little babies. About to get zapped by a couple voltaics.
Yeah, Raven really needs like one salvage van underneath this army, and I think he can stabilize. But now his actual economy is under threat.
Yeah, he might be able to come over with a leveler in time to try and take some of it out, but he's gonna lose all 3 of these pretty quickly. He has moved up into the corners though. Rig needs to deploy, but he's gonna get some income coming back. Oh, Goldman losing a bunch of stuff to these mines as well. Oh, he might even lose these 2 rigs if he can't get a unit over there. Raven just going for a push on the bottom. This is gonna hurt Raven a lot if he's not able to make something happen right now. Yeah, the salvage van as well really needed to help get those guys back up.
Oh, ooh,
yeah,
vision.
That hurts. That hurts. He does have the range vision on the air units though, so that is going to help him quite a bit with his levelers and dragonflies. Even the reviving of the matchsticks, but making some progress. Uh, one or two trebuchets really don't do too much damage. It's once they get that overcharge. Like, see that he took it like a champ. This guy,
Yeah. He
but
has the vision advantage without air cover right now, and they both shoot beyond their range. So,
that's true.
although
Oh
what?
no,
How is he able to see that to fire?
that's a great question. He does have a salvage van finally coming out though. Hopefully, he'll be
Yeah,
able to repair all of this.
he needs to deploy it though. They're all so low. One trebuchet. Ooh,
And that's a lot of scramblers coming in. Hopefully he can put down some voltaic turrets as well to help defend this, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold it. He's got plenty of power to put some turrets down, but I don't think he's got it ready. Leveler
and
just
it's
kind of
powered
chilling.
down.
Yeah. Oh, the Tempest chaff as well. That's right. He does have a
Yeah,
lot of scramblers. Plenty of intel to just chaff away at the base defense. That's a good point.
Raven's income is holding quite
Ooh.
strong at this point. He's lost a bunch of rigs this game, but he still has 13, and he's still almost 10k up in income
Yeah.
interval right now. So
And these cliffs are going to make it really hard for these shield maidens to actually be able to take out the levelers, but I don't think he's... He just needs to... Yeah, there you go. Oh, just lost it at the last second, though.
I don't know what the super weapon's gonna do for him though. Right now, he's down a lot in army supply.
Yeah, a lot of army supply.
Oh,
Does both fields? They both have their ideal doctrines, though. Goldman could probably sell this one and go for the silence doctrine. At the very least, when his shield maidens attack a leveler, they won't be able to barrage anymore. But I don't know if he'll need it at this
I've
point.
often wondered in the extreme late game if GDF even actually wants to sell. Like, there's no balls. He doesn't have the silence doctrine. I almost wonder if he wants to sell 4 and go for faster harvester move speed. But
That's
they are
true.
both complete.
He is getting a. I think he has a. Oh, yeah, he just still has a comms officer, so he is getting comms from that. But I don't know. Raven is still popping out units. I really think, even though that he's got these scramblers with 600 intel to work with, um, a surprise, like just a quick drop of a bunch of voltaic turrets can really. Oh, Condor just came and took out the super weapon.
Yeah. And now that we've played the entire series on one game and they're both exhausted after 20 minutes of this,
It's time
and
for River Temple.
there goes the airstrike. I actually think I can't remember if he has the structure durability doctrine right now.
I think that's 5. I think that's
Okay.
5. Yeah. So he still has the infantry one, which is not really going to be used for almost his entire army. Um, so he could sell that and go 5. I do think that's a little bit better. He does have
Well, they're
voltaic turrets in the back. These have so much range.
and he's using the condor shots. Oh, that was a physicist blast. I think it died already though.
Oh, it might
I
have.
saw that pulse,
I
that
thought it
like
was.
red orb.
I thought it was these guys, but maybe the physicists had come out. This leveler doing a ton of work. Finally gets taken down.
There,
Coming in
his
from
tanks
behind.
are in range of the support bureau or specialist bureau as well.
And these were, if you're wondering why they weren't shooting, they were EMP'd as they were coming up. So it wasn't just a bad move. Huge army coming back from the bottom, though. I really don't know where Raven's forces totally are. They're spread out
I
quite
do
a bit.
worry. There's a lot of population from Goldman, but a lot of it is still just drone operators.
That is
So
true.
I
It's a lot of drone operators. I wish I could do like a select all and see how many he actually has. I think this is his attempt to be like, I don't need maulers, just operators and scramblers. And these, oh,
Ooh,
good hit from the leveler. I had
this
a
is why.
pulses this so he can't drop his second shot with the operator clear. Other one does end up taking a couple shots though.
Oh, oh,
Ooh,
that
what
was
a
big.
missile! That
Yeah, this
alone could
is.
change it, yeah.
I think he's gonna clear him here. All the drone operators are so low, and he's got buffer in front of his tanks.
Yeah.
I assume that's a call to guard, and he didn't just build a bunch of guards for fun at 25 minutes almost.
I would agree. Does have two specialists or two operatives as well, so this is gonna really help against um, like any peacekeepers he ends up building or anything like that to try and take out any of this, but doesn't really have a lot of maidens. It's just going scramblers. So these levelers
Scramblers
might
are
be more.
okay anti-air. They're maybe not quite as good, but being able to shoot ground is a real
What?
benefit.
And he's using chaffs like crazy for that intel that he keeps getting. Especially with Intel 6, where he's getting so much whether he wins or loses a fight. Uh, Dragonfly slowing him down, I think.
Or there was an assault gunner left over.
Oh,
That's a
there he,
fun
yep.
visual bug. Uh, did we lag? What's
No, he's got Tempest
no?
Dynamos
Okay.
going.
He's got the intel. He's making haywire turrets. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a haywire turret
I think it is as
built
well.
on purpose in a game that matters.
Man, this is an insane amount of activity going on. Looks like Goldman's trying to take over this spot up here. Instead of capturing these, he's just taking them out. Economy? Oh, more Tempest Shafts coming down. He's used all of his intel for Tempest Shafts. Suiciding his maidens. Yeah, putting these out, these things have so much range that I think they actually outrange. They almost outrange a deployed trebuchet, or almost equal, 42 versus 45. But when they hit, all these scramblers are gonna. Ooh, just barely took it
Oh,
out. This one though
oof.
shoots
Oh,
a
but he
drone
targeted the.
operator. Yeah, this is an insanely back and forth push. You know, I might not like playing Alps, but this is actually really fun to watch.
I mean, Alps would be more fun if you had someone exactly your level that you could smash off against. Oh, Ravenhelm has sold all of his right side doctrines. It looks like he's gonna make a switch for maybe MLRS. Maybe he's worried about running out of money.
Maybe. He does look like he's running out of Tempest fields to come from, and a super weapon comes out from Goldman. Taking out the rest of
That's
the
a
scramblers, though.
that's a position. Can he see to Raven's mercenary camp base with that super weapon? Oh, not
Oh,
quite.
that's true. If he would have placed it here, it would have been in a lot more dangerous. But he could literally just have uphill vision of this whole area. A couple trebuchets would be a real problem. Goldman, the comms officer, multi-comms officer hater, getting multiple comms officers, 3 comms officers, and a drone assassin.
Wonder if Raven is going to attempt to go for the tier the level 6 middle doctrine eventually. Income's not really been a problem, and maybe just making his vehicles more tanky is worth it. But
Possibly, but I think by the time, because it's gonna take another like 3 minutes just to get there, and I don't know. It's getting to that point where the GDF, yeah,
yeah,
calls it there. Good amount of income,
holy
but look at
the credits.
look at the intel too. 3,700. Really cool game one though. Lots of stuff going on, lots of interactions. Um, but yeah, Goldman just able to keep up even with that one refinery just harvesting with 6 harvesters at the same time.
That was a game to start the series, though.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we started an hour earlier because I would be I'm okay ending this a little bit sooner as well. But yeah, crazy first map.
I do think at the end there that ultimately Goldman was able to grind through, but just late game, GDF just doesn't have as much splash, and Mullers have a bunch of splash.
That's
So I
true.
wonder if that would have ended a little faster if he just made some Maulers.
Maybe he's got that self-proclaimed restriction though.
Yeah.
So I wonder what Raven's gonna end up going to. He trying to think of a good
And we're just
G.
playing Alps again.
Yeah,
It's
just
fine.
oh, let me update the score as well. Let me change that. So Goldman is up 1-0. There we go. Um, I've got to think that he's gonna go somewhere like cracking because I feel like Raven is a cracking liker. Oh, emptied
Great
hopes.
hopes.
Actually, not a fan of this for Dynasty. I think you have about 8 minutes to do what you need to do, and if you don't win, it kind of gets a little difficult.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's also kind of awkward because you have to put some rigs forward like before you necessarily have a nice strong army to back them up. That's something that's definitely happened to me on this map. I get a little bit greedy and like a big one base GDF play comes and takes, multiple rigs.
Yep. Especially if you, depending on where you move your MCV, I have a feeling Raven's going to end up moving his MCV to the corner and not into the middle. It is a little bit safer, plus you got the high ground for defense. But if you can get the middle and just put flame turrets everywhere, it's so annoying as GDF. Because with Goldman's army in the last game, it was almost entirely drone ops and would have been effective. So on the right, we've got the Orange Dynasty Raven. And then Goldman up 1-0 as the dark blue GDF.
We'll see what he's opening. I'm surprised he hasn't queued another refinery, but also I know that this map it's like hard to queue refineries flush to the flush to the Tempest field. But
True.
usually you see 2 refineries come down. So, okay, never mind. He's not doing something crazy. It's just
Yeah. And it's also a little bit tricky because the way that the harvesters work is that they will always go to the side that the pod is on and then they'll move around and deposit. So placing it like this, the harvester's going to move all the way over here, then turn around and pop in. So it kind of works out because you harvest sooner from here, but weird little things like that happen with the harvesters. They're kind of wonky. Now the question is
there's
Goldman going to contest the middle?
he looks like he's gonna try, but I'm a little skeptical because Raven makes one pillager and suddenly he doesn't have the middle TPC at all.
And a lot of resources spent for it too. So let's see if a pillager ends up coming out. It is a second rig. And it looks like he's going to push him back with his guards anyway. Is he going to throw? Yep. A couple of scouting mines. Oh, is he going to throw another one? Might not even need it. Fourth guard comes out. He's really contesting. And he's already grabbed it.
That's good for Raven that he's able to grab that, deny the credits for capture without having to buy a pillager at all. So
Yeah, still doesn't have one. I'm assuming a third rig's probably going to come out shortly. Not moving his MCV yet either. So curious as to where he's going to go on this map.
So he's got 2 rigs, and then he made a power plant.
Third rig does pop out.
3rd rig, and that's the next building. I wonder what that, if he's making another factory. Okay, he is making an.
Oh, so he's
Huh.
just going to move them down to here, which is really risky because you don't have a building to defend it with. This is also going to be really annoying for Goldman up here. He has neither of these captured. So high ground vision going to help him out as well on Raven's side. Getting that quick uplink here as well. Probably going to start pumping out some riot troopers with the expectation that some pillagers are going to be coming into the mix. Although Raven tends to be a little more havoc focused from what I've experienced.
So this really long drive distance is going to hurt the economy a little bit, but every time you have to move an MCV, honestly, it's just kind of like, it's all the build time that you're losing. So, like, he's already got 3 factories. I think his 3rd factory might have just would be probably about half done right now if he had to move his MCV to the north. So maybe this is going to work out for him, and he's actually going to have a bigger army.
Maybe, but just having these rigs by themselves down here, that's so scary. Like, he could just walk over with anything and take it out. Guard's going to see this. Hopefully do some damage. Idea here is to use these drone ops to come and stand right here to get some free shots on this to get the high ground vision. Raven sending some. He does have a lot of pillagers though. This is going to be pretty effective. I don't think he's going to be able to do enough damage to take that out. Pillager coming very quickly.
Yeah. He's going to kill those, and then he's immediately going to claim the middle TPC again. Maybe not to capture, but certainly he's going to deny it to Goldman.
Yeah, that extra power, definitely a big benefit. And Goldman moving to the north, not choosing to go to the middle. And not seeing these harvesters down here. So the longer these go unnoticed, which is probably why, even though that you get better income if you spread these out all around, keeping them down here, definitely the least likely to be seen.
Yeah.
So be able to sneak in some more stuff, because if all the engagements are happening up here or more towards this, much easier to just not notice that those are even there. And holding these two
Raven.
bunkers too. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say Ravenhelm's been on six harvesters for quite a while, and it's going to be a really long drive to any other Tempest. So I think we're probably going to be seeing some kind of an all-in from him shortly. Oh, never mind. He's moving the MCV.
And he does have some matchsticks as well. 4 rigs on this field, 2 down here. I know on 7 you can support quite a lot, but this might be a little too much. You can see he is completely out of money. Oh, this is going to hurt.
And that's not enough riot troopers.
No, it's not. Using the attack, coming in with the matchsticks over here as well. Comms officer giving them some move speed, but I don't think they're going to be able to get away. He doesn't have a comms officer to boost his own move speed, so he's really slow. Laser turret coming down. This is not going to be enough.
Just, backpack too heavy, and we'll see if he wants to really commit here and put down the medic structure. Don't remember what that's called. Do you?
Oh, the healing bay? I just call it a
Yeah.
healing bay. I don't know as well. I think he's gonna just turn around and try and take out this production. I don't think it's too worth trying to take these out if you can get the production, but another laser turret coming down. This is gonna actually do
He is
really well
right there next to those power plants.
That's
But
true.
a player like Goldman might be able to juggle power quickly enough that it doesn't matter.
Getting anything that comes out of this barracks though is gonna he can't take anything. Nothing's gonna be able to come out of here pretty safely.
Does he have does Ravenhelm have Bastion yet? Because one thing you can also do is just throw igniter grenades
No
on
bastion.
the no, okay, so he doesn't have the igniter grenades, but just putting a grenade on the barracks is also quite frustrating.
Yeah, because they come out and they just immediately take a bunch, and it lasts forever.
He's in the harvesters though. He may, well, not if he pulls his to fight, but he's in the harvesters. I would expect a harvester crush from
Yep,
Goldman.
here,
Surely
there it
he's not gonna.
goes.
Yep, there it goes.
Oh, he's gonna get so much. Oh, and he just runs them in. No.
And all those harvesters are so low, but they're gonna live. Oh, although
Getting
I don't know. He that
this boar tank is actually doing a lot of tanking as well. No pun intended. More matchsticks, more board. I think this is going. I think this is all Ravenhelm. Sit
more
the
more
quick
dad jokes, please.
more dash. Oh, these matchsticks are showing that Goldman is no match for him in this round.
Yes. More no. Once you're on low army, matchsticks are just so effective. Although it's sad when they die like that, but if you don't have enough to kill them quickly, then they can just fly home, fly back, pick
Yeah,
off little chunks.
Raven now finally taking out the production here. Every little production structure at this point really makes a big difference, but I really don't think it matters anymore. And he doesn't even need to take out this tech, which could help. I don't know if he's... Yeah, I don't even know if he has the money to build proper data core. I think this is just over. I'm surprised he's also actually trying to defend this instead of trying to accumulate some kind of army here. But yeah, just calls
Yeah,
it there.
GG.
Very well played by Raven. Very cool build. Sneaking those two extra rigs down onto the low field without uh, needing to really take away their plan. Keeping the build speed plan going, and yeah, it was really cool.
I like that sneaky harvester placement, and honestly, GDF occasionally moves MCV. Well, GDF frequently does the late MCV move. I think that may be the first time I've seen someone do a really late MCV move as Dynasty. That was
True.
really cool.
Yeah, that was a pretty late move. Yeah. And Goldman is picking tropical logging, which is... Oh, I almost typed the password I normally use. Um, Kind of surprising because I feel like this is a map where Havocs especially can just kind of run wild.
Yeah, you've got I guess the two bridges to your sort of thing. You can swing around both sides of the big fields that they're going to take. Um, it really is a paradise for Havocs.
It really is. I think it's not really too feasible for GDF, but if you can put a comms rig and just mine the crap out of these bridges, it can cause some problems. But so yeah, bottom left, currently at one win in this best of seven set is our dark blue GDF Goldman, placing the barracks in there for the comms bonus when he gets it. Top right is our still orange Ravenhelm. Thank you both, by the way, for keeping your colors for the whole set. Very much appreciated. So one
I
thing
think it
that
would
I'm...
be really interesting if Goldman just is like go full speed cheese one base, just to make it interesting.
Yeah, Goldman does seem a lot more to be a fully standard player. Doesn't really like to do the cheese. I think he doesn't think they're quite as fun as a full macro game, although I think that getting a game thrown off every once in a while with something quite silly can be kind of fun, as I think the high versus drunk match kind of showed pretty well. So
Yeah.
with the TPCs, I'm I'm curious. So if you send your first engineer to this TPC, regardless of faction, the other faction can't snipe it. So if you wait this long, it does get a little bit risky, but we'll see what they
I
go
think
from there.
you're right. You do have to sort of choose which side you want, though. You get one of the far ones for free. Although Goldman sending a scout with his engineer, I'm wondering if that's to try and deny the northern TPC from Raven, or if he's just going to garrison.
Well, we'll find out. Because if he does go all the way around, he would be able to get it because he sent this engineer super late. Although he is accompanying it with a guard. Yeah, he just takes the garrison.
You don't technically need that um, guard there to capture it. It's too far for infantry to contest.
This one right here.
Yeah,
Yep. And then there's that common tactic where they'll take this mercenary outpost and just run some grenadiers around and take it out anyway. Which I wonder if either side is going to do.
we have a second technician coming. He does not, or Raven doesn't look like he sent a second technician.
No.
There's some. You can be really aggressive with Dynasty here because you can actually build grenadiers from your mercenary camp and send a pillager from this this factory that he's boosting right now and actually hit both TPCs at once
Oh, that is
with
a good point.
anti-garrison units.
Looks like they're all pushing into the middle. I'm wondering if either faction is going to take... Because it looks like they both moved to the side. Oh, actually, he hasn't moved yet. Or did he? Oh, yeah, he's moving now. Yeah, there he goes right there.
Did move, but he made a very fast repair bay. So I wonder if he's going to,
Build
I
a second
assume, build
MCV.
an MCV and maybe move it to the center patch.
Maybe. Or maybe he's going to use this as his, like, outpost MCV and just immediately deploy it here. Yep, there's the second one coming out. So he's probably going to immediately put down two refineries here. Doesn't look like he's going to capture the mission control. And I don't think Raven's going to capture it either. I don't see another technician out for either side. Doesn't have the mercenary outpost here. Doesn't have the mercenary outpost here. So neither of them are going to really be able to swing around with anything to contest these outside TPCs either, unless Raven decides to send a pillager up.
In some ways, this is almost an economic cheese from Goldman because that's, you know, I think 3,300 credits to build that second MCV so early. And if Raven had just rallied Havocs across the map, he could have been in real trouble.
That's very true. Looks like he started to do something with the Havoc, but I was calling him back. Might have seen something where it looks like he was trying to take over this, which would have been a really big problem. I know a lot of people, when they expand here, they kind of neglect to take their fortification on their side. So getting in there can be really annoying. And a radar coming
Again
out
with
for
the
Raven too.
fast.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, there's a fourth machine shop hiding behind the rocks.
yeah. Riggs coming out already to take the middle here, so he's going to have a big economic advantage since Goldman is trying to take this instead. Although he is trying to do some kind of a sweep around, probably to at the very least take this TPC. But with no mercenary outposts, I think this attack is going to just be seen and not really cause too much damage. This TPC is going to end up going down though pretty easily. With his whole army
Yeah,
up here, he's probably just going to try and return the favor, and then my guess is he's going to take this and come back around.
they're just gonna trade. Although I guess his those Havocs are going home. It almost seems like he should go poke the main base with them and see. Sometimes, especially because he has the radar already, he can do things like drop mines on the refineries to
Yeah, he does have the airfield. Looks like he's going to start doing that. Matchstick's also already coming out. And he is going to try and do some aggression. I don't know what he's going to be able to pull off. Because with this much of an army up here, oh, Raven's going to go and try and defend it instead. Because he could push this, and he would have nothing really to defend it. And oh, he does have some more building up here, so might have been able to get away with something. But he's really focusing on just defending this push. And they might get caught up because they're going to have to go over the bridge, which they're not going to be able to maybe
yeah,
make it to.
they can run this down. And it's always good if you can wipe a GDF army because that just buys you time to attack or do whatever you want, or squeeze out some more rigs.
Oh, yeah. Barely
So
lost
this
any
isn't
units here,
game.
too.
Yeah, this isn't game ending, but he just lost, I don't know, 20 population for basically nothing.
Yeah, and they're even on their TPC losses as well. It looks like he's going to try and come in and see what's going on, and he's going to realize that Raven has a massive army, and probably start. I'm assuming he's going to start building some base defense once he sees what Raven's got, because he is definitely behind as far as army population goes. And Raven does not have the ammo doctrine, so not too much extra from the matchsticks that are being made, but the splash doctrine is really going to help out as well. Coming all the way around. Where is he going? Oh, there you go.
Rigs wandering to their deaths, it looks like.
These poor harvesters
That
down
looks
here.
like his main field has been drained, so
Yep. And they do usually go here first, and then they can't decide which one to go to, either up here if it exists or back. So I think Goldman's in quite a bit of trouble here.
yeah. I mean, because of those movements, Raven can really just do whatever he wants. It looks like he's upgrading, so there's going to be voltaic tanks out on the field in
Mm-hmm.
maybe 30, well, probably more like a minute with build time, but
Getting some repair off too, so that he'll be able to redistribute them. I've seen a lot of Dynasty. They'll have their power plants going and on a war factory that's already completely diminished, and it's just using up power at that point because don't get any extra bonus. Havoc's though going around to cause some trouble as this army stays back. He might just be able to take out everything here, especially if he has the Marshall plan. So the Tempest Dynamos are probably going to come out. Very interesting timing.
Raven's timed this build so well. Like he just got the doctrines for like boosted power plant efficiency and reduced damage to structures. But that is a big army from Goldman sitting, right next to his economy, and he does not have Havocs there to help. So
That is true, and he has to run through this Tempest field to really help it out. But Havocs are going to take down almost everything down here.
oh, he's going for the MCV, but it's not. That's not actually a crippling blow.
And does he have an upgraded radar? He does not, so no instability missile will be coming out. This army is quite large though still.
Does have some of the voltaics coming out already though. So
Oh,
that's
not
just
a
doing nothing though.
single shot. That hurts so much. Pillagers
Like a
coming in for
little
some
bit of a
explosion.
miscontrol as well. The dragonflies flying to their deaths.
Yeah, that Havocs might be able. Ooh, there's some voltaics, but they are
So
jammered.
yeah, this does not look good for Raven. Like everything looked like it was in a good spot, but
Yeah,
salvage vans are so strong. That may be the one saving grace that they're so tanky.
they really do survive. And it looks like he's decided to try and take over Goldman's Tempest Field. Some Havocs are coming back. I don't think they're going to be able to make too much of a dent, though. Goldman really just completely took over that fight. The high ground's going to help here a lot. Does have some more turrets here, too. So even though the army is much bigger for Goldman here, he really cannot push up this because he just doesn't have the vision for it. And he lost his Peacekeeper that was going to give it to him. So I would be surprised if he tried to push up with these voltaic tanks coming in, salvage vans helping. It does decide to swoop around. Does some rig hunting.
Yeah.
Does have
Now we
this
see what
expansion.
Raven wants to do, if he wants to try and build some more rigs or if he wants to just amass what he can, since he does have the tech advantage right now. Oh, I say that, and the Maulers walk onto screen.
Oh, Goldman! Goldman too scared.
He lied to us.
He did. He did say if he lost, he would not shy away from it, but now we get to see the power of the Maulers that generate intel to generate more Maulers, to generate more intel, generate more Maulers. And this really turned around on Raven real quick. One slightly poor engagement right here. Losing
Yeah.
all those matchsticks hurts so much.
I think he committed all those havocs with dynamos to kill an MCV that wasn't even the main like wasn't even like a disabling blow.
Right, because you still had this one here. Does look like round 3 is going to end up going to Goldman. Really good play. Um, just on really those matchsticks made or broke this fight, I think. Yeah, Goldman cleaning up. Gotta imagine they're no chat messages. Not sure what I think. Maybe he's just kind of buying some time,
He
chilling out.
somehow still has an enormous amount of income. Like he's out
Oh,
mining Goldman. Oh, okay,
yeah,
there we go.
yeah. He had quite a bit all over, but Goldman with a good amount of income as well for GDF versus Dynasty. This is a pretty in the favor of GDF, honestly, especially once you look at the
The Intel, yeah.
intel. All right, let's go update those scores. Goldman now up 2-1. Let's see here. There we go. Started out really well though with Raven, and then yeah, alternate universe. Those matchsticks win him that game.
I think he had a little bit of trouble with the army, just misclicked a little bit because it looked like also when he moved his pillagers forward when he was trying to defend, a bunch of dragonflies also flew in as well.
Yeah.
You want to only get the pillagers to do that.
Yep. Also, another thing you usually want to do is you want to have your ground army kind of drive forward first, have the drone op drones shoot the pillagers and shoot the um, take a shot at the ground units first, and then those matchsticks come in because it looked like the matchsticks were on the front, and oh, something must have aired out because I joined his place.
Oh, you may have joined the old one. Sometimes it bugs and
But yeah, I think the matchsticks came in and they just took all the damage and got deleted before getting a shot off, instead of having them waste a shot on some ground units. But to round 4. There we go. I'm gonna wait until Raven joins so I don't screw that up. I think that's what happened.
I will say one of the interesting things from Goldman is just because he's not rushing for maulers, he's just got a lot more intel to play with. And matchsticks are sort of back in vogue now, and shield
Mm-hmm.
maidens are really good. The one-way trip when there's three shield maidens,
Very true.
and matchsticks don't shoot fast.
Yeah. And when you're attack moving an army that has shield maidens in the back, shield maidens don't have to do anything except pop those matchsticks out. So pretty pretty tough engagement. So Oasis for game 4. Oh, the other thing that mattered. Oh, no, never mind. I'm 2 maps away. Disregard. I was gonna make a whole big shtick on how Goldman took the rockless side on Oasis, but I forgot about it. Or not Oasis, Emptied Hopes.
I mean that feels fair. The whoever made that map just wants GDF players to suffer.
All right, so top left is Raven, our gold dynasty. Bottom right, blue GDF Goldman. Up 2-1 currently in this best of 7. Um, I have to imagine, based on what we saw on Oasis, that Raven is not going to move the MCV over to here, but probably do some kind of base crawling. I think he seems more comfortable doing that and just keeping the plans active and keeping as much distribution mode going. So probably not going to do that. And then I also assume that Goldman's probably going to get a radar here and expand down and also not move too quickly.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think, like you said, Ravenclaw prefers or Ravenclaw,
Ravenclaw.
Ravenhelm. Ravenclaw wants to cast his power spells and delete the army, but no, Ravenhelm doesn't like to move his MCV. But the advantage is that if you do move your MCV, you can turret crawl the the patch uphill if GDF brings a bunch of infantry. But given where that power plant is, I think you're right, and he's going to be crawling his factories.
Yep. Goldman already also has both of his, or they both already have both of their TPCs. Hard to see, honestly, with the gold color on the dirt ground.
Although again, props for sticking with the same colors through the series. Makes our
Yes.
life much easier.
Much easier. Trying to get a peek as to what Goldman was doing. Probably looking to see if he was going to have an early radar or not, but going to get pushed back.
I didn't actually think about this. I know a lot of people, Goldman included, don't like white because you can't tell if it's a neutral structure on the minimap, but I can barely even see Ravenhelm's structures on the minimap now.
Yeah, with this dirt, it's actually really hard to see. I don't even know what just got placed.
He moved his MCV after two factories. Uh,
Oh, he deployed it
yeah,
here.
I
There it
think
is.
maybe he felt under pressure because like you can put that there and now you can cover those fields with flame turrets if you need to.
Yeah. And Goldman is doing the radar expand, so we will have a radar, get some riot troopers out if he needs to. Um, Normally you'd see a pillager or so down, at least trying to pressure this, but it looks like he's not worrying about a pillager at the moment. If I can even find his army on the map, because it's invisible. There's the pillager. Only one drone
Well, that
scout
is
here.
oh
Only one drone out. He
maybe
he could have pressured that a little bit better, I think.
there's another one coming in
Yeah.
though. And just drone operators
Oh
are
yeah.
so much better in this patch since they were buffed. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, is there any at all time to be safe?
Yeah, that extra 10 health.
I wonder if he moved the MCV because Goldman is holding that garrison. I don't know if he saw it, but like you said, he can just walk in. But one
Doesn't look like
or a
he ever
couple
got to
flame
it.
turrets defend defend this pretty easily.
Is he gonna put one
If
down
he,
though? Doesn't look like he's gonna worry about it.
yeah, so maybe it's fine.
Pillager, hopefully
Although
he
with
drives
only
up here. Get that
yeah,
explode.
if he can get it next to the garrison before it dies, he's basically held this. But he might not with that EMP trooper.
Yep. Riot Trooper comes and takes it over. I don't think it's gonna live long enough to really sustain this unless it's is that I don't know if it's in here throwing the grenade or not, but
I think so, and I'm not sure if that pillager is close enough that its death explosion will clear the garrison.
I don't think it will. And the this Riot Trooper that was getting the AoE down on that infantry actually getting taken out.
He does look like
Havoc's
he's cleaned it up though.
yeah, cleaned it up pretty well. And he's still only on this expansion, so he's really going to need to make sure that this is enough to sustain him for a while, because I don't think he's going to be able to properly get up here. With Raven having vision of this whole area, it's going to be hard to expand without being able to see it, and these Havocs will just take over.
I think he can like he's probably going to take this TPC and then this is always the danger of taking that low ground expansion early is that potentially there's going to be Havoc sitting uphill.
Yeah, just popping down from right up here.
That's probably why he put that laser turret there, honestly.
It's not going to have any high ground vision, though, so he won't even be able to shoot unless he has an army with it. But, no, comms
Yeah,
officer doing work.
as the drones spot, like it's hard to kill all the drones. like at once, so they'll like spawn periodically. You'll get a little vision. It's definitely not an advantage, but
Field Infirmary, by the way.
okay,
There,
there we go.
there's our name for it.
Inferior riot medic spell. No.
Shield Maiden coming in for what I have to assume is just the Rocket Aura, since there's a lot of Havocs here, but gonna
Although
get taken
comms
out.
officer has that as well. He may just have been trying to be safe.
Oh, for potentially with matchsticks? Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Raven struggling to spend his money. How many supply? He's only got 4 factories and 1 barracks. So no airfields yet at the 7-minute mark. You can see why he would be struggling to spend. But army-wise, he is still keeping up. Peacekeeper coming
This
in.
is Yeah. This is that awkward time for Dynasty where you have 8 rigs, so you can easily support like tier 1, tier 2 production from your 4 factories, and then you upgrade to Bastion, you make a bunch of MLRS, and all that money is just
Just
gone, and you're like, oh
disappears.
man, now I need 16 harvesters to support
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Getting that money down now. He must have placed... Gets a bureau. Did a call the guard as well. We'll be able to start pushing this back. But this army is getting pretty strong. Goldman with the 4 doctrine, so... All infantry going to be... Oh, they're getting exploded by these igniters from the side, though. Gets a flank with the igniter. Nope.
Barbecue right there.
Yeah, no Bastion yet, though. Doing a really
I
good
can
job.
only think that the standoff weapon that the Shield Maiden has is bugged, because they always walk to their death, even though they're supposed to stay far away when you A move them.
They definitely walk to their death. That is a thing that is definitely happening.
Okay, one sniper there in the back.
Yeah. High ground, though, is going to be tough. Puts down a beacon so we can have the vision of it, though. Tries to get the sniper. Does take it down. Igniter's doing more work as well. Does not decide to try and run over the infantry. Oh,
Oh,
gets
there
him
it
now,
goes.
though.
Oh,
Gets a
oh,
good
this
amount.
is where having a Bastion would have been great, because that Havoc would have just died instantly.
Yeah. Trying to do an extra push here, though. I don't think this is going to be too effective. Lets the barracks
I
finish, so does not get the refund either.
think he, I think he probably just didn't cancel or was doing something else.
Let's see, what is he focusing on right now? He is
He just saw it
expanding.
die.
Yeah. He is expanding. Oh. He is expanding up here now and gets a good amount of resources started up because this field pretty much done for.
Data core though,
I don't
uh,
see one
is that
yet.
what it's building? Is that the data core or another vehicle? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, here's the data core. Still no airfield from... Oh, there it is. So it does have a bastion. Does have a airfield. Oh, he might
Here
get caught
come
off a little bit.
the defenders.
I think Goldman would be able to take this engagement, but they both have really good vision of this whole thing too with these two. You can see Goldman can see pretty much the whole thing here, and Raven can also see pretty much the whole thing.
Yep. But oh,
Matchstick's getting a couple good shots up. Oh, and the Pillagers coming in for a good explode. Goldman's army completely wiped out. Does keep the sniper and the comms officer, 2 snipers and comms officer alive though. Leaves the Shield Maiden. Bold move, Cotton.
yeah. Gotta take revenge on those. Although the matchsticks did quite well despite multiple shield maidens and there only being 2 of them.
Yeah, I think the drone ops weren't, because the Shield Maidens really don't do too much burst damage on the air units. They just kind of take it down
Oh,
over time.
there's the mines. Is he gonna get a? Oh, he's got vision of it.
Yeah, those are all cleaned up. Did do good damage to this harvester though.
Just how far you can see from that garrison is.
Yeah, he
Does
gets
Ravenhelm have operatives in there? No, okay.
no. He has no
It's
specialists.
yeah. It's awful if your opponent has specialists and managed to get them in the garrison that overlooks your field.
Oh
But
yeah.
there's some more shield maidens walking to their death.
Yep. Still not. If he were to use these igniters to cough off a path, would be good to go though. But yep. Goldman again deciding that he needs maulers in order to succeed. Don't really blame him.
Got the voltaics, but I don't think he has enough army to defend them.
No. And I don't think Raven's gonna have enough fields to work with. Got moving these rigs down over here because this one's almost cleaned up. The home fields are probably all cleaned up. Yeah, these are all cleaned up. So very low income. Gonna be very hard to really turn this around at all. And Goldman also completely maxed out doctrines. Raven hasn't built a leveler yet either, and no, not upgrading this I think is a big mistake. I feel like once you get a Bastion, this should be immediately queued.
I don't think you'd be able to afford levelers, honestly. There's just this is not a very money rich map.
Not even necessarily for levelers, but at least an instability missile.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
think
not going
Goldman
to
just
really
has
hold.
too much.
Yeah.
Oh, and they can shoot up the hill. That's a new disgusting thing I've never seen before.
Well, the beacon did give him some vision, but yeah.
Yeah, just maulers up over the hill into the into the field
Oh,
though.
yeah, yeah. Pulse comes down, jammer. This is just too much. Puts down some turrets to try and take down the drones, but I don't think it's going to be enough. And he also, yeah, again, without the radar upgrade, no voltaic turrets either, which is a huge, huge defensive structure. So, yeah, GG gets called. And is now 3-1 Goldman. He's playing pretty well.
Match point. We'll see what Raven wants to make his last stand on here in a second.
Mm-hmm. No River Temple yet. No River Temple.
I mean,
Oops, I don't need
if
to make
Raven wants to make his last stand on River Temple, I think he's a
it.
masochist. But
That's true. That's true. Mike raging in the chat on behalf of Raven. I've also noticed that Mike or Goldman has hosted every game, so I don't know if the ping is just okay between the two. I don't know how close they are, but would have thought Raven would have taken the host for a few games.
yeah, I don't know. It's finicky. I assume that was only like, hey, we've got pings that are okay. We're just gonna stick with it.
Maybe. Yep, Goldman hosting the final round. Gonna wait for Raven to join again just in case I cause some weird bug. Mr. Branston Pickle also hopping in. And Altitude, the final map. Well, not the final map. Raven's counterpick.
For his final stand.
For now. Because, you know,
Yeah.
there might be another final stand. Maybe, maybe, maybe.
Is this the hill he will die on? Find out next time.
And next time is right now. right. I did see in the chat no NG snipe. So I don't know if there's just an agreement that they'll each be able to get their TPCs on each side, but my guess is that's what's going to be the case. Goldman spawning on the left. Again, thank you for the color staying the same as our dark blue dynasty or dark blue GDF. Raven as the orange dynasty on the right. Now I do wonder. They did say no NG snipe, but a really annoying, stinky tactic is usually to drive a pillager and just park it right here to take this out. And really, the only way to defend is have some drone scouts come with you so you can see the high ground. But I don't know if he's gonna go for that.
Like you can have it. I'm just gonna kill it immediately and laugh at you.
Right,
But we'll
right.
see.
And then I
You can
won't.
do it with two missile troopers too if you want to be a little bit more economical as well.
Oh,
And they
that's
can
true.
sit further back.
That's true. And then they can take out any drones that try and actually take advantage of it. So yeah, since there's no NG snipe, they just go two engineers. Oh, no, not two engineers. Okay, early engineer here. So they're just going engineers right away so they can get their TPCs. And then this is another map. Assuming Raven is not going to move the MCV, especially on this one if he can capture mission control or just send him up into the corner. Three
So now we're
refiners
going to see
target.
where where Raven wants to expand, and since you sort of have to pick one direction you want to expand, or it's too much space for your rig to cover your rigs before you have army, I guess
Yep.
he's going north.
Yeah, I think this power plant just decided it for us. Engineer making its way down now. Field scouts coming up here. These big ones also grant insane vision. Looks like he tried to sneak in and grab this one, but Goldman took it in time. Assuming he's going to either go try and see if he can sneak into this one or take his own with at least one of these guards.
Goldman, I'm guessing is going to be expanding from the mission control. That's pretty normal for GDF, but
Yeah, three refineries with a factory here. Yeah, pretty common. And this field is significantly larger as well, so it's easier to get to, has more stuff, will last you a lot longer. Goes two power plants before the... Oh, he has two factories here already. And he is also going to mission control, so he's going to probably go both places. Send a couple rigs up here, and then use this mission control to grab these down here too.
did he see that Goldman is expanding to the mission control? Because expanding both places against a one base GDF is just like death.
Yeah, he
But
has not seen it. He does not know that it's
okay,
there. I'm also, I think an underutilized piece of this Merc outpost is a free expand down here. So I know this doesn't start with a lot, but being able to use this for an expansion also, I think underrated.
I do see Goldman has excellent like garrisoning north. So if you can see if rigs start making their way up to that northern field
Yeah,
later in the game, he'll have vision of it.
yeah, he's got vision everywhere. Really important on this map.
He's the power plant too, so he knows that there may be some rigs here later.
Mm-hmm. Rig finally deploys up there. Machine is
Ooh, a
coming out.
bureau. That yeah.
This will definitely help in the fight against the drone operators, which is definitely what he's been going for. Not a lot of field scouts in his army composition, so these machinists are going to do a lot of work, um, depending on how much he ends up going for. Because it looks like he's only got one barrack, so it's going to be hard to replace them. So if he's just pushing out three machinists, really hard to get him back.
Goldman is building that has built that laser turret defensively, but that's just immediate. Well, he's powered it down, and it's just gonna immediately get shut down by the machinist when it gets here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the pathing. Oh, that's gonna be a pillager for free.
Another, not even a rock, just a piece of geography thrown off the
The real
pillager.
rock is in our hearts.
Okay. These are probably both going to pop out another rig to try and get some more economy going. It's got 3 rigs now up here. Got one, two. He's got 5 factories, so he's going to be able to get a good amount of stuff going. There's another barrack, so he's going to be able to get some more. I wonder if he's going to get igniters and he's going to start throwing down a bunch of those grenades. Because the grenades are also going to be really strong against an army of drone ops. He's streaming in stuff from up here too.
Does he have a okay, so he doesn't have no snipers yet, so it'll be kind of scary if he has to fight triple machinist with, he's not gonna have snipers yet.
Machinist coming in.
Oh,
Let's see if he focuses on these drone operators. Doesn't have a lot to defend. Oh, puts a beacon down. This is actually going to distract the machinist and shoot random things. Kind of smart. Although these igniters are just destroying the drone operators. Now they
he actually
finally...
has 2 operatives, so
Yeah, he's able to take out the hunter tanks as well. And the operatives also not used enough against the drone operators to just disable every single drone on the screen too. So
yeah.
could get a lot of use out of that. Does put down this for comms.
Panic turret. That was a call to guard.
Oh yeah.
He's maybe got a window, but that's a lot of defense.
Yeah. Needs to put down a field infirmary, although I don't know if he has a radar yet.
I'm gonna pillager right on top of the barracks, though. Oh, he passed the barracks. This
Igniter. There he goes. Igniter goes to take. Oh, and stops and attacks and stops. There's the
there's the
infirmary.
infirmary. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a
See if a
great push.
sniper comes in and can deal with this, but that's just so many guards. Well, they are
Yeah.
standing right in front of the vehicle bay. That's a little scary.
Oh yeah, they could just crush it
It's like,
immediately.
oh no. Okay, he hit it with the machinist. It shouldn't be able to build
That's
now.
true.
And that looks like he just turned on his Marshall plan as well.
Yeah. Security plan's still going. I don't see a Marshall plan. So things are cheaper.
Oh, okay.
This is a
Yeah, I
great
just
push
saw the
though.
badge.
I think this is gonna be a little too hard to hold.
Wow. Uh,
Losing all that
he
production
retained
as
this
well.
army, and he's almost 3 times the population right now.
Oh yeah.
Although, yeah, I don't think sniper's gonna be enough here.
No. Might be able to pick off the machinist, especially if you use the stealth ability to shoot.
Oh, I think
Oh, almost
he's
gets
gonna
it.
pick it off.
He does get
The
it.
uh, the operative is harder though because the operative blends in with the army.
Yeah, that's why you gotta
And
have this health turned on so you can easily find him. But yeah, I think this is just gonna be too much. Coming in from a little bit from the side too.
it's a good angle. He might not be able to get a pillager into the into the army, but yeah, I think
I
it's just too
don't
much.
I don't think it matters, yeah. And with all this
And now
army.
remember, yeah, he's got Bastion. He's got all the like anti-tank grenades. The when your guards become anti-tank as well.
Yeah, and no medic to support this, which is really when Dynasty gets so much. There's your Malshur plan. Um, when they get so much infantry going, you almost need a medic to hold that. It's too strong. But yeah, GG gets called. Well played by Raven. Good push.
Even the closest in credits too, I think. I know there's always that, Dynasty should be, 50%, 70% ahead on credits, but you can make it work with a much narrower economy lead.
Mm-hmm. Someone has said something in here. I disagree with such take. It is easier to kill drone ops with machinists than disable just drones. I mean, I agree, but if you have them, Ivan, you might as well use them. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
No, I don't know. Okay, all right, fair enough.
that's fair. If you got them, you might as well use it. It is a little bit like you have to move them maybe further forward than you really want to,
It is
but
huge. It's a lot bigger than you think.
yeah, it's they buffed it a few patches ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it is quite large. I
And
don't
I'm
think it's worth. The
yeah,
cooldown's short too.
definitely shorter. And I'm also not saying you should get machinists to counter drone ops. I'm just saying if you have drone ops, you should use it. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying, sir.
Machinist pew pew though, more laser.
Yes. Especially with the Dynamo, Tempest Dynamos on the machinists. Oh my god, they just tear so much infantry apart.
Goldman picks Central
Central Junction.
Junction.
Map I definitely think is Dynasty favored.
So we're gonna see if he does the two barracks before refinery opener here. Just spams infantry.
And I wonder how many TPCs Goldman's going to be able to hold as well. Because one of the, why am I down here? What the heck? Top left we got Raven, Gold Dynasty. Bottom right, Blue GDF. But yeah, going to be curious to see how many
Okay.
TPCs Goldman's going to be able to hold. Holds down
Okay.
so many
Yep.
refineries
Double barracks.
and double barracks. This is 400 extra income in
I think I would
first
have
place.
waited to put some of the second and third refinery.
Yep.
But yeah, you do this so you can get two engineers out basically immediately. So you have like immediate all your TPCs. Although he does make a field scout, that's going to be really close on credits with the
Place another
second
one.
field scout. He's gonna be super broke.
Yeah, especially with an extra 200 being held in just these existing.
A third field scout before engineer. I don't think there's that much money. Four
Oh,
field scouts before his first engineer.
yeah. It is important to grab some of those, but I mean like this one doesn't even have um, a bunker to really garrison to really help you with. These two being grabbed makes a lot of sense.
I'm I'm
But
not sure about this, but I believe that if you build engineers first, you can take three of them, and you just need scouts to take the far one, like Goldman's far one on the south side.
for this, maybe.
Yeah, because if you make the engineers, there's like a really long walk timing, but I have not rigorously tested it. Similar to how on like tropical logging, if you go to the far TPC first, you can't be contested.
Well, looks like they're all gonna get all four of them. Now the question is, how soon do pillagers? He does have a second barracks as well on his side. Now, how soon do pillagers come out? Is what I want to know. Does he start going on just two rigs and just start pumping army units and moving them across the map, or does he try and macro up a little bit?
And you do have two barracks, so there's a window before like any riot pod can be up, where you can get frisky with your guards and missile troopers. But we'll see. It looks like Goldman's moving some more units north. I wonder if he's gonna just try and reinforce that garrison, or if he's actually gonna try and contest one of the TPCs with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Raven moving across the middle though. And it does look
Well,
like
if he gets,
he's getting another rig.
he's gonna get the low ground garrison next to that field. That could be big, especially because you've got to wait for uplink before you can clear it.
I wonder if he's going to be able to actually take this out with just these field scouts. He has a lot
I
of field scouts coming. Oh
That
my
is a
goodness.
lot of field scouts and one drone operator.
This one pillager, though, is going to cause problems. Not going to need to worry
Might be
too much
enough
about this.
damage, maybe. No,
Does back away.
sure, surely not.
I don't think. Yeah, these shots are going to be able to do a lot of damage. Lots of drone operators, though. He's going to lose this pillager almost immediately. Oh, he's going to be able to clear this out and take it over? Yep. Sneaks in the igniter as well.
I'll just have the problem that I think everything outranges, so they're just gonna
Yeah.
sit there and then die.
Yep. At least he's gonna take that out though, so that Goldman won't be able to use it for anything later, unless he decides to grab an engineer and replace it, which is not common. But this is a ton of infantry coming up here, which is now definitely going to be able to take this out. And only 3 factory, 2 barracks over here.
Bureau, actually. I guess that makes sense if you've got two barracks already. You may as well use some of that for specialist. But that rig is
This rig's going to die before he can even
glaring
defend it.
menacingly.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Got one sitting in the field.
Did it live or is that a bug?
This one is dead.
Oh,
It's
wait.
definitely dead.
No, he's repairing it.
Oh my god. Does not. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Actually
that's not good.
speechless.
Well,
This igniter's gonna do some damage too. Got another igniter. Oh, line officer.
line officers are excellent. I think they can actually one-shot riot troopers. I'm not. Yep, there it goes. You just saw it one-shot.
Yep.
Although he may now be
Uh,
suppressed.
Only marked it looks like at the moment, so he is able to still do some damage. He has to move them back into the field infirmary or they're just gonna die. He does lose his line officer. Oh no, these are all
They're
gonna
gonna
take
catch them. Yeah.
That hurts. Still no bastion. Still no upgrade here. This rig's still just kind of chilling. Although 8 rigs versus 4 harvesters. He's just going pure infantry mode. Look at all these barracks. And a data core. I have to
Mauler.
assume Mauler. Yeah.
I think Goldman probably has this with that data core already, and the Bastion not even started.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
He's got enough intel. I guess he doesn't have anything to mark with, so it's not going to be insane amounts of.
He's got the comm officer right here.
Oh yeah, okay, so never mind.
Although, well, doesn't get crushed. Doesn't have anything to make itself move faster though, so it might have some issues getting away. Pillagers having their little stutter step fun though, as they shoot at nothing when it gets in range. So many more infantry units coming out. Still, again, he went with a specialist pod, so a lot of this infantry is going to be very strong since he doesn't have a medic to shut it down. Ravenhelm with no doctrines.
Surely that's a mistake. But yeah, you just don't need many harvesters to make a lot of infantry.
Oh, and some of these pillagers are going to blow up and kill his own army. Oh, no. Good splits by Goldman as he backs away. The comms officer giving them plenty of speed. And there they are. Our good friends, the Mr. Mauler.
So it looks he's microing the east fight and just gets cleaned up on the south.
Oh, yeah. These are all going to be turned into Maulers, though, soon. This rig's still just kind of chilling. Running out of his Tempest field here as well, so not really going to have too much income soon. And then Goldman's not even going to have to worry about it because he's just going to have maulers making maulers to make maulers. You can see a stream starting to come through. Yep.
Yeah, I think, and he's gonna lose these rigs. I don't think he's gonna be able to get over the Tempest Field on top of that.
No, especially with the comms officer speeding them up. Oh! Gets close, but not quite.
Maybe?
And I don't think he has a bastion yet for igniter grenades either, so this is just gonna hurt.
Yeah, Ravenhelm down on supply against pure infantry. That's not a good place to be.
No. Yeah, infantry on this map only supported completely off of 4 rigs, and then the maulers making their own money. Gets pretty tough. See, it just keeps going up. More maulers coming in. I think that'll do it.
Doesn't have an answer for Maulers, unfortunately.
No. Yeah, it gets the match 6 a little too
GG.
late. GG. Goldman takes it 4-2. Good set though. Fun to
Yeah.
watch. Well played by both sides. Making Goldman get the maulers.
If anyone is sad this didn't go to a full, 4-3, just remember that first game was like 3 games on its own, so.
That's true. Yeah. Good games to both. Congrats, Goldman, on the win, and well played by
Well
both
played.
teams. Yeah. Thanks, Muonic, for joining me. Muonic. Muonic.
Thank you too. Muonic, yeah.
Yes, Muonic, not Muonic.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. All right. Thanks.